Another day on the XB hardtop. So just working on this section of the roof. This is probably about the fourth time now to do it. Acrylic doesn't like enamel paint, so yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle, and there's a high spot here on each side. It must be something to do with the roof bow or something. I keep bloody sanding through it, so I've put a piece of tape on there just to remind me when I scuff this back again. So this just needs a slight rub back with some 2,000 or 3,000, and then I can clear coat that. This was the quarter, the front of the quarter I did. It still needs a polish, but it's a lot better than it was, because it had big gouge marks in here. So, you know, it is what it is. And this other side, don't even ask. This thing has been such a pain in the ass. I cannot feather the edges in for some reason. It's patchy, it looks like shit, but you know, I got some clear coat on there now, and whatever it is, however it ends up, is the way it's staying for now, because I got this wedding in about 5 days time, and I cannot afford to be rubbing the roof back at the 11th hour. So as long as it's shiny, a cameraman should be able to you know, pick the right angles to not get that in there. In regards to the rest of the car, because I know it's been a while between vids, but we've pretty much got 90% of the interior in. So all the door trims are back in, or one door trim's back in. Carpet has all been shaved on the edges, ready to get glued down, and then once that glue dries, I'll put the new scuff panels in, back seats in. So had an issue with the mounting bolts on the base of the seat. The holes in the floor pan were too big, and basically we're getting to the size where we needed to put a coach bolt in it. So all I did is I cut out a bit of plate, a little bit of sheet metal, drilled 2 holes in it, pop riveted it to the floor pan, and created my new hole. So now I can go back to something that's almost a stock size screw. It's never seen because it's behind the carpet. So today's little jobs are going to be get that door reassembled, so weather strip on, door trim, handle, whatever. Then we're going to do the console, put the console in. That's and seat belts. I've got to put the seat belts in, the stalks and the retractors for the front, and that will be it for the interior. We do have a blown fuse though. I've got to find this fuse. It operates the boot solenoid and the clock. So yeah, we got to look for that one. Around the front here, the last couple of or actually the last 2 weeks, I've been working on this stone tray. It ain't perfect, but again, you know, I need time to really do it properly. It's riddled with like stone chips, pepper. It's been peppered for 50 years, so basically it needs to go back to bare metal, get all like buffed out, and then, you know, body filler and whatever. But it looks clean now. Everything looks neat. The front sections of the chassis all been painted gloss black. Everything in behind the stone trays being painted gloss black as well. Okay, another day on the Fairmont hardtop. So I've been battling with this for over a month, on and off, just trying to get the roof looking a bit better than it was. Just using aerosol cans. This is the last attempt at trying to get it right, because in 4 days time I've got this wedding to do, so I can't be bothered, or I can't be tied up doing paint work up to the 11th hour. So that's got some clear coat on it at the moment. It's just got to be scuffed back and then polished. Same on the other side. I've redone that God knows how many times. So this has just got colour on it. Hasn't got any clear coat on it yet. Because I'd done it in bits and pieces, it was patchy, and you could see the rub through, not rub through, but you could see where the paint finished, because it's not a perfect match. We tried to get it as good as we could, but we're dealing with 50-year-old paint, so, and we're putting acrylic over enamel, so yeah, it's just got to look clean and shiny on the day, and that's it. So this is the last thing on the roof. It would have just been easier to have repainted the whole roof, but when you get to the rear quarter, where do you stop? You know, it's, no matter what I do, you're going to see a transition between this paint and the original. So yeah, so we just got to, you know, like, I'm going to have to leave this till tomorrow before rubbing it back, and then I can clear coat that tomorrow and leave it for another day, which will be Tuesday, and then scuff that back and polish it the same day. So yeah, the wedding's Friday and I'm still doing paint on the Tuesday. So yeah, but anyway, I repainted that stone tray, which you'll see earlier in the vid. Come up pretty good. Again, it was a rush job because I just needed to get it done. There's lots and lots of pitting in it, not from rust, but from road debris that's shot up and hit that stone tray over the years. So it's a lot better than it was. Before, it was basically all you saw was grey undercoat. There was hardly any paint left on it, so at least now it's got paint on it and it's shiny, and you don't see a lot of it when you're standing up. So you can see the parts of the chassis have all been painted gloss black, all in behind the number plate, right along to the indicators has all been done in black. So yeah, once this has had a wash, it's going to come up really good. Been polishing bits and pieces of the car. Sort of started on the wheels yesterday morning. I haven't done all around there. I didn't take them off the car. I just wanted to make sure that the little polishing ball or spindle or whatever, I don't know what you want to call it, this thing here, is going to do a good job, and it looks like it's going to do a good job. So it's Sunday today. Monday's going to rain. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are fine and sunny, so I can get the car rolled out, either finish polishing them on the car or take them off and polish them. It's only really the outer rims that need doing. I did the same on this one. I just gave it a quick little polish here just to make sure that everything was going to come up okay. Had to sand out a couple little marks here and there from the old wheel weights, I'm guessing. So yeah, that'll be a job to finish off sometime in the coming week. So this quarter turned out really good after 6 attempts. But it's glossy. You can see my reflection in it. Hopefully it's good. It's good enough for to do this wedding. No one's going to pick it. So I gave the back of the car a bit of a polish yesterday. The boot needs to be, the boot lid needs to be all repainted eventually, but she's shiny. So yeah, I've run out of time to fix that big scratch in the paintwork where someone keyed it many moons ago. I've got enough paint to get it done, but I just don't have the time to get it done. So this will just have to do for now. Me and my bestie put most of the interior back in yesterday, and this was a hinge off the console lid, and wouldn't you know it, the rivet sheared off, the factory rivet. So yeah, I fixed it now. I just hope that I'll put this on the right side. Just used a pop rivet and a small washer, and it moves fine and seems to be fine. So at least I know if it happens again, I can fix it by just using a standard rivet. What else? We got a few things to do this week. So I've got my little sheet up there. So I've still got to put in the driver's side front seat belt. I've got to get the console screwed down. It's in the car. I've got to get that screwed down. I've still got to fix the fuse that runs the clock and the solenoid boot release. I've got to stick down the carpet edges and install the scuff panels. And then basically that bottom list is just everything that needs to be cleaned on it, from inside the door jambs, under the gutters, make sure all my new rubber seals have no sanding residue on them, polish the wheels. I've got to still replace the overrider rubbers on the rear of the car, which is only like a 10-minute job. Got to put the new rocker trim clips on and put the trims back on. I've got them sitting up there on the truck at the moment. Obviously polish paintwork and clean windows. So yeah, we're getting there. It's a slow process sometimes. It's the paintwork that's killed me. You know, all the waiting for it to dry and then put the next coat on, wait for it to dry, put the next coat on, then sand, then repeat the process 100 times. So yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare, but we're getting there. And yeah, so probably come Tuesday when the car gets rolled out, when it's sunny. It looks like it's sunny now, but it's been pouring all day. I'll give you a look inside the car with the interior all inside it, and you can see, well, hopefully you can see the changes that have taken place over the last month and a bit, I think. So yeah, there's only one thing that I've got but I'm not going to install, and that was the FORD badging for the boot lid here. Because the scratch is still in there, I don't want to go and stick my brand new lettering on there only to have to rip them off again. So, you know, it's been without it for, I think 1989 they were taken off, when the car had a few touch-ups and stuff done. Yeah, the panel beater sort of helped himself to a lot of stuff off this car, and would make excuses that, you know, dirt gets caught down in between them, and all the rubbers that went in behind the bumpers to keep all the debris and shit out. He took all those off. He took all the wheel arch trims off, saying they cause rust, but they don't. You know, the rust starts on the inside, not on the outside. So I had to go and find all new trims for it. Yeah, just a whole heap of things. So yeah, she's nearly back to the way she would have been when she was sold, I guess. But we're getting there. Okay, all the interior is put back in now. So yeah, console went back in today. Everything still needs a little bit of a clean, a bit of vinyl protector putting on it, and everything's a little dusty, but yeah, it's all back in. Got a blown fuse somewhere that sends power to the boot solenoid and the clock, but I can't find the fuse. So yeah, I'll have to have a bit more of a look at that later on. So as you can see, all the new scuff plates are on and the remote mirror's back in. That was a dog of a thing to get back in. Don't know why. The other side went in great. So all the new carpet, seat belts got put back in today. Got the little stoppers over the bolts. Shame about the back seat, but it, it is 50 years old, so this will get retrimmed somewhere in the early new year. I've got the new parcel shelf in, as you can see. Speaker bases have been raised so that the magnet didn't hit the parcel shelf. Seat belts are back in. Roof lining looks stunning. Clean as anything, no stains, so I'm happy with that. All the side trims are back in. Got the seats moving really good now. Turned out that the track on this side was 2 clicks ahead of the inner track, so the seat was actually pulling on an angle, it wasn't pulling back straight, but now it's all good. Dash mat, as you can see, a new dash pad, but that's not the one that's gonna stay in it. Same thing, early in the new year when the back seat gets done, I'm gonna put another dash pad in this because there's a crack on the driver's side. What else have I done on this? Yeah, that's about it on the inside. It's really neat and clean now. It's no show car, but it's cleaned up really nice.